Hey, welcome to Tech Tips everybody, with me Jacob. Today we have a tripod video which you all love so much. So this is the one from CAVIX. It's a brand we haven't tried before. We found them at IBC and we kind of liked how they were looking, so we picked one up and now we're going to share what we found. First of all, it comes in this amazing color and a very nice bag. If I can get it out. Release it. There we go. So it looks pretty good. It has a video head on it, smaller version. Looks like so. Is there anything else in the bag? Yeah, a couple of tools. There's your Allen key and your 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter. So if you have a bigger, 3.8, 3/8 connector. There you go. All right, so what's special about this one? It's carbon fiber, very nice therefore. It has a quick arm. It goes up and down very, very fast, like so. It's a video head, so it has pan tilt, like so. Also has a leveling device here, so you open up this lever and then you can bubble it and make it straight, which I really love, to be able to just do that fine dialing in the end, so you don't have to do that with the legs, because, a bit more cumbersome. On the top here you have the plate, which is a wide plate, not the tiny version. It has rubber on top, and it has the what do you call it? Little loop that comes out so that you can attach to your camera without having a coin or, well, the Allen key that came with it. Like so. Boop. There you go. So that's your dials up here. It has the 360 grade here as well if you want to do panoramas. Quite nice. It has a center column with the little marker up here, or the lever here. And the total height, I believe, is 150 something. So we're going to do that in specs, exactly how much you have. But there you go. So that's the extended part of the tripod. In the bottom of the tripod, you have this little cool hook here. So you can pop that out. And it comes with a little Allen key there as well. So that's for removing the center column. We'll show you how to do that in the field. And you just pops right back in there. So you have your tool with you always, and you have it's on your hook. Well, it's almost the most special feature of this is actually the leg locking system. So we've had quite a few of these with the fast openings. We had the ones that you open the bottom and it opened all of them. This one is similar but better, because the downside of having only the bottom for your attachments is that you can't actually adjust anything once it's standing without getting your hand in the dirt, if you can reach it. So in this case, it pulls out like so. You can adjust the blue ones separately if you want to and make them stable. Or from this position, you just grab the black one and you lock that one, and that locks all of them. So that's pretty awesome. It's like a one quick release, quick open, quick close on the black one, and fine dialing it in with the blue one. So super nice. In the bottom here, you also have a detachable foot. So you just unscrew this, and then you have a little spike foot right underneath there with a proper, nice metal, nut in the foot. Some of them are completely rubber, so the more you take them off and on again, the rubber will eventually deteriorate, and you might end up just having spike feet or duct tape on your bottom or something. But this, solid quality, and looks really nice. Seems very smooth too. But again, we gotta test this in the field. But before we go to the field, I'm gonna send over the specs. So specs first, then line us in the woods. This is the CAVIX Leopard Professional Tripod, LC254C, and the head is the LV05. The max capacity of the tripod itself is 60 kilos. The weight of the tripod is 1.5 kilos or 3.31 pounds. The max height is 1545 millimeters. The folded height is 560 millimeters. It's a 4-section tripod. The loading capacity of the head is 5 kilos, and it is carbon fiber.
Hey, and welcome to the field. I'm Linus and I'm also in this episode. Out here, we're gonna do a few tests with the CAVIX. Again, just real quick, some of the really cool things with this guy is the master leg, where you can control all legs or all sections in one. Otherwise, some really neat details on this, like the quick release. That's really nice. It feels really good quality. I also like the fact that we have the little hook here for a bag or weight so that it actually stays stable. Cool, let's go. CAVIX!
So all right, now we're in a little peculiar spot here, and it's showcasing how you can really adjust the legs in both angle and different length of your legs, and still with the bubble get this very straight. So I mean, this is a very smooth tripod, so if you just shoot something right here, if I just pan across right here, I mean, it's very smooth. But maybe I wanted a different picture than this. Maybe I want it to be lower, for example. So there's two ways to do this. One of them is to flip the center column around, which is fairly easy. You just pop out the hook, like so, push the button and pull it out. And then you release it with the toggle, lift the center column all the way out, turn them around, bumping your camera, feed it through right there, and then just lock them down like so. And then you can readjust your level right so. So now I have a little bit of a lower picture than I had before. So maybe I wanted to have the rock in the foreground like so, and record. And lock it. Now this works if I can fix this in post, but what if I can't really have a video of that's upside down? I have to have it the right side up. Then I have to take the center column out. So I'm going to stop this recording. We're going to take it all the way out again. So I'll pop it off. There. Close this for now. And there's a tool on this that you just pop in the hole here, and then you remove the center column altogether. Let's see if I can there, and it rotates out like so. So now you have a center column and your tool. Pop your tool back in so you don't lose it, and you put it here, and you pop it back into the side and lock. Now if I wanted to go even lower, I'll use my master arm here to pop all the way in on all sides like so, and like so. Then we're going to go down in the splits. So loosen the top toggle down all the way. Same on all sides. Yeah, there you go. One more. There you go. And this is how far I can go down now with just the legs themselves. And if you want the shot here, you just have to make sure that your little arm isn't hitting the legs, because then you're gonna get stuck. And boom, and release, and open the tag again, or the thing. And this is like if you want to have that little classic walking by shot, like of a shoe stepping somewhere. This is awesome because you're very low to the ground at the moment. So if I just record right here, for example, a little bit of a different angle, but there you go. So pretty awesome, I must say. So this is a very versatile tripod. You can go at very tall, you can get very low, and a couple of ways to adjust in the spots that you really want to get into. But now we're going to move over to Linus, and then we're going to have final thoughts in a little bit later in the episode. All right, see ya.
All right, so setting up for the little running test. Something really good that I just realized. You don't have to have massive mitts to use this one, since you can do you just have to have big enough hands for this, which I think most of you have, unless you're a toddler. But yeah, so I'm gonna do max height, because the max height on this guy is roughly 150 centimeters. Let's see. And there you see another use of having where I can actually change it here, because I wouldn't want it only on the lowest one like another brand that we've tested. And if I want to heighten this even more, center column, super easy. Boom. There you go, 150. Don't forget to bubble it, otherwise it's not gonna look very good. All right, I'm actually not gonna have it max height, because I want it roughly this way. All right, let's have Jacob run, and let's do this thing. Gotta first start the camera. It's gonna help a lot. All right, Jacob, go. Keep you centered. Oh, oh, that's nice. That was good. Okay. It's really smooth. I had to make sure that I actually put some weight on it too, so that it's not as wingly, because it is carbon fiber, so it's very lightweight. So with the hook, make sure you put some weight on it when you're doing things like this. Makes way easier, helps a lot. So nice, good test.
All right, guys, thank you so much. This is the CAVIX tripod that we've tested now. This is actually a very good tripod. I love the master tripod arms you get, so you can do all of them at once, lock them all in, and really have it sturdy like so. I did like that you get the tool with you for removing the center column, and it pops in and out. The only thing I realized there is you have to be really careful when you put your backpack on, because I accidentally dropped the backpack by touching it, making sure it was sturdy, and then everything just fell. So the button you have to be careful about. Other good things that we really liked, both me and Linus, is that the tripod head itself is very smooth. It's well balanced, so even though this Lumix is fairly heavy, it really has the right amount of counterbalance to it and resistance for being able to follow. But while consulting with Linus, we realized that with the center column up, it's really wobbly. So you really have to have the backpack hanging there. And even so, it's if you go past this, basically halfway, it'll be very wobbly if you do any form of like movement. If you're still, it's fine, but the center column was a little bit weak for the size of it. But other than that, only other complaint is maybe that these were kind of hard to adjust. So you can lock them up all the way full, and then they lock down at the top position, and then you can go down. But if you're going to go down halfway and you're trying to get it, it's kind of, at this point, quite stiff to get in the right position. I don't know if we mentioned it, but they do have the spikes underneath here. So if you have just unscrew your knobs, you get your snow spikes right there. And that's nice. I love it when they're actually included. And this is actually quite a solid, what do you call it? Solid nut in here, so it actually doesn't just pop off. A couple of ones we've tried before has just been rubber to pull off. And I feel like eventually that's just gonna tear off or, fall off eventually. But this is actually a full nut in there. So that's very nice. So leg-wise, excellent. The head itself is fantastic, both in how the quick release is very solid with a big lever. You have the built-in screwdriver part in it, so you don't have to have a coin with you or an extra tool. So love that as well. All that's very solid. Love that how fast the arm is moving back and forth as well. Very handy to have with you if you go down far low. You don't have to unscrew the entire thing and move it around. Also very handy. So it's like a very quick tripod. A little bit wobbly on the top end, but anything like for my size, anything less than Linus would be fine with this tripod. But if you're tall, then you might have to do something special about it. All right, guys, that was all for now. This was the CAVIX tripod. Really like it. It's going to go in the kit. Slightly bigger than our other tribal tripods, but the stability and the speed of it makes up for it, I'd say. So if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to comment down below and subscribe and ring the bell for notification and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.